Hello everyone. So in this video we're going to make a block which is a personalized greeting for viewer. So if you see if you import the block which is that one, personalized greeting. So when you import that you can see that it is will come to the post. And now the thing that we can edit that anything we want from the backend, like this is a greeting from the author, like that. So we can save it. So if we preview that, we can see that this is the greeting from the author there. So it is basically like that text that we can edit, yeah, like that. But we have benefit from this block that this comes with this background or a custom font, or we can add any CSS there as we need. So we're going to see how to make this block with rich text element. So let's dive in. So first of all, you have to open the VS Code. Then we have to write the comment to import the dynamic template for the WordPress block. And in order to do that, we will write npx WordPress create block. Then we have to create block. Then we have to decide the name of this block. So we have going to name it personalized block. Then we have to reflect and variant. Then we have to say dynamic. So saying dynamic here is very important, because if we don't declare dynamic here, then WordPress is going to give us the static template block. So this is something we don't want. We want this dynamic template, which includes the render.php file, and which will render file in Frontend. So let's type enter. So it will take some time to import all of the templates, all of the files, especially the node modules files. So it will take like 2 minutes, and so after 2 minutes we'll come back. There we go, our import has been completed. So as you can see, there is a new folder here which is personalized block. And you can see there is a lot of folders inside too, like build, node module, source, package.json, personalized block.php. So our main file is here actually, personalized block.php, which where we can see the plugin name like personalized block, description, example block. So let's edit it first. Let's say this plugin allows you to write greeting to the viewer. So there's the version which is 0.11. Let's edit that also 1.0.0. So there's a lot of things. Also, let's make it my name instead. I suggest to make it your name. Then you can see more things like not defined absolute path exit. It is very important. Make sure you have this if you're trying to create the plugin without this template. Because when hacker wants to access this personalized block.php file, so and they are not able to do that because of this statement. So there we can see our registration of this block. It is very important because before we can work on a block, we have to make sure that we register the block to the WordPress system. Otherwise, it won't recognize the block. So you can see that there is a function plan block, personalized block in it, and there is another function here which is a WordPress built-in function, which is WP register block types from metadata collection. So this function is going to like register our block. This file is going to see the file which is in the build folder, block-manifest.php, and whatever block this function going to find in this file, like it may find 1 or 2 or even 5 blocks, is going to register that block within this direction in it. So basically when it's WordPress is going to load fully. So if you see that block-manifest.php file, you can see our block with all info. You can see just let's edit that because we have already deleted that in the main file. So you can see all the information and icon description. We'll edit that description later, and then other things which is necessary. And by the way, actually WordPress is going to read this build folder in order to render the block always, but we're not going to work this build folder because this has knows that WordPress will understand clearly. We do not need this folder to work. We'll be working on the source folder. Basically, this source folder course will be compiled and converted using the Babel and will back to this build folder actually. So by the way, so we have to work with this block.json file at first, and let's edit the version here as well. And I want to change this icon. Let's make an edit icon, which should look good. So in this block folder, let's see our plugin we want to build. So you can see when you import the plugin, let's import another time. Let's personalized that we can see that when you import the block, there is a default text there. You come to the post, and so somehow we need to include that default value to this block. So we're going to do that from block.json, and this is very important for us. So we declare all things we want to do with this block in this block.json file. So this is basically going to create the memory that we can access from other files like render.php or edit.js. So basically it creates those variable in the memory that we can manipulate from the other files and work and make this block functional. So what we're going to do that we're going to type attributes hold on and bracket. Then we're going to name our property inside this attribute greeting message, then colon another bracket. Now we have to declare what would be the type of this greeting message property. We're going to say the type would be string. Okay, then we have to declare what would be the default value of this greeting message. So default will be what is our block already saying, welcome to the post. So we are going to say welcome to the post. So that's it. It is very important for us to declare that in the block.json file before anything. Now we're going to go to the render.php file because I don't like to work with the front end stuff fast before the edit.js file. So you can see there's a lot of command, PHP tag, a lot of those things going on. So we don't need that for now. So what we're going to do, we're going to first go to the PHP mode, and since it is a very important file, render.php, and I think that hacker may try to access that file also. If we don't declare the if statement, if it's not defined absolute path, I think we have to do the capitalized hit. Then we're going to exit this wizard who is going to try to access the file without loading the WordPress. So there we go. And it's very important for our safety. Then what we're going to do, so we're going to make a p tag from the image. So basically that our front end output would be wrapped around this p tag, and we can do any tag we want, like h1, h2, anything. I'm going to choose the p tag, and then we're going to go to the PHP mode and equal. We are going to give function that is very important for us in order to render that output properly, and that function name is getBlock wrapper attributes. So it is going to output all the necessary CSS class to the p tag so that WordPress can identify that p tag and can apply all the styles that we need for the block. It could be the block default style, it could be the custom CSS. We are going to implement the custom CSS for our block, so it is very important. Then what we're going to do, we are going to go to the PHP mode again, And let's go to the PHP mode. Then we are going to if statement. And what we're going to check? We're going to check that if the attribute variable has a value in it. So make sure we have the right name. It says it is setAttributes. So basically it is going to check that if this attributes value, if has a value in it, not zero, like there is a value, not empty, then it is going to output something. So why are we going to get this attributes value? We are actually getting this from this attributes we defined in block.json file. So remember that we are going to define the attributes properties, then WordPress is going to see that and make a attributes variable, attributes PHP variable in memory that we can access, and that attributes variable is gonna hold that greeting message and default value. So if there is a value, then we are going to equal something. We are going to use escape HTML before doing the equal, accessing the variable, because it is very important. It is going to strip all the HTML text from the output. So then attributes, then we're going to say greeting message So here we go. Well, we have now our rendered.php file almost ready. I think that we are going to ptag, we have equal the get block wrapper attributes. Then we're going to see this if attributes is already defined. If it's, then we're going to output this attributes greeting message default value. So this is ready. And now, so next we have to open this edit.js file. So you can see there's a lot of thing going on in this edit.js file, like a lot of importing from other files, formats. So basically, we don't need that for now. We are going to make it from scratch. So we are going to have to import. First import. So what we're going to import? We're going to import the push block props. This is a very important function. Then we're going to import the RichText. RichText. So where we are going to import that from? We're going to import that from WordPress folder. Then we have a file there, this block editor. And then is a sync column. So we are importing that this two function because so that we can use that later. So after that we are going to write export. Basically we are defining a function that exporting it, export default, because it is a main function. Then function edit, I think there will be it will be edit, then section bracket. Then in this edit function we have to the return, the first bracket. Let's make some room. Then we have to wrap all of our element we are going to have inside this function, and this div tag. It is very important. So we can bracket with a block box first bracket. So it is going to do it is going to assign some CSS classes to this div tag, so that WordPress can know that it is a block, actual registered block. So WordPress is going to show some settings for that actually. So as you can see, there is a highlight for our block. If you click on that, there is a highlight, and there we can let all the function is working, RichText tag is working. But if we don't use this function, then WordPress won't know that this was a block element and it is going to function at all. So after that we have to use the RichText element. We are going to use this RichText because otherwise the block won't be editable. So it is a self-closing element. So we have this RichText element ability, but in order to work with this RichText, we have to first pass some value. in this edit function, which is attributes and set attributes. So we have to do this so that we can work with this RichText and basically manipulate the value of the attributes from the block JSON file and output the value as well. So we're going to do that next. We're going to have the stack name, which is going to h2. You can also do h1, h3, whatever you like. I am going to assign this h2. Then there's the value also in this value. So this value is going to represent this will come to post actually. So whenever you're going to import the block, it is going to show the value whatever there. So we want to show the default value whatever in the render.php file because we want consistency with the front end and back end. And if you see then the render.php file, we're going to we're using this attributes greeting message, which is basically the default value. This is welcome to the post. So whatever the render.php file doing, we want to do this with the edit file, but now since we are in JS file, we have to do this in JS way. So we are going to have to use the bracket there in order to go to the JavaScript mode. Then we are going to use the attributes dot greeting message. So it is going to go to the attributes value, then it is going to access the greeting message from there. Then we have to with this onChange and onChange. That is very important element here because what is going to do that it's going to grab any what should I say, that any changes made by the user from backend, like when we make like these changes, like we are adding some text, we are deleting some text, so it is going to catch that changes and display that in this RichText, so we can see that. So what are we going to do? Where we have to pass a value there. Yeah. So let's define it. So it is a new value. Let's name it. You can name whatever you want but it is standard to name it new value later. So we have this new value. Now we're going to with the set attributes value. Attributes. It is a function, so we're going to go function. Now in this function we are going to pass an object. So there's our object and this is greeting. So creating message. Then we have the new value. Okay. So as you can see, we have this RichText. We make it tag name h2. Then we give it a value from that attributes greeting message is a default value. And we're going to use onChange, so new value, whatever we're going to later after importing the board, whatever we can to make changes in the block within the RichText, it is going to catch that values and manipulate the greeting message. So when you because we are using the set attribute, so it is going to also manipulate the value attribute as well. So whatever we're going to change, we can see that like. So there we go. So our edit.js file is also completed. Now, since all our file is completed, then we have to run a specific command so that WordPress can take all of that codes from every file and convert it to a raw JavaScript files so that WordPress actually can understand. Because WordPress actually don't understand the React files actually. So what we're going to do, we're going to go first to the folder. Personalized folder, and after going to the folder we have to run a command npm start. So you press the enter. So it will take some time. Then I think it is already converted all the files, so it is completed. As you can see, the code generated with pack 5.1. We are using that version. So let's go to the file. So it was our already made block that we use in this video to show like how is a block is about how and what are the functions. So we have another site that we have to access, which is this one. So we're basically working on this site actually. Let's refresh and go to the plugin because we have to activate the plugin first. So here is our block. Here the description we edited from the main file. This plugin is right get into the mirror. So let's activate it. It is now activated. Then go to the post and get to this post. And now let's import the block. So we're going to click on that. And our name was personalized block. So here we go. So here is our block. And this is saying welcome to the post. Let's save it first. And let's see if the rendering is working. As we can see, there is a problem. The rendering is not working properly. And the text is not visible. So there could be an issue. Let's see the issue. There we are, the rendering file. So let's see, there could be some issue there. We must see that issue. SetAttributes. SetAttributes. So here is the problem. We actually have a typo there. It would be A22. So this should fix the error. Let's minimize that and go to the frontend. There you can see it is saying welcome to the post. So now if we edit that, like this is a rating from the author. Now save it. Now if we come to front end, that we can see that it is saying this is a greeting from the author. So it is working and fully functional. So that's for all this video. If you have any question, then let me know. And there will be another video coming up with another blog. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you.